With profound humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 2 of 4.
Etc.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws.
Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan. Make peace. So be it.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visite suprememastertv.com/schedule.
Acara kami menyediakan banyak bahasa. Silakan lihat suprememastertv.com/schedule.
And now you understand why it's not like costless to follow a devil path. You have to give something. And that something is not very morally fit. And that something might make you feel very, very scared. But after a while, you get used to it and you will become like the devils themselves. So be careful. Don't follow that kind of path, even though it might feel satisfactory for a few moments. But it's just like alcohol or drugs. It will give you a bad effect, bad retribution afterward. And these devils, they will not give you anything for free. Not like the way of God that's been brought down to humankind by all masters since time immemorial.
Please keep watching to find out more.
Vegan, yes. Represent heaven.
You welcome to Palestine.
Thank you.
O Gaza, count your blessings, make peace, love the living.
Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
You are welcome in my house.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
Today's episode will be presented in English and Taiwanese, with subtitles in Arabic, Holacese, also known as Vietnamese, Bulgarian, Chinese, Czech, English, French, German, Hindi, Hungarian, Indonesian, Japanese, Korean, Malay, Mongolian, Persian, Polish, Portuguese, Punjabi, Romanian, Russian, Spanish, Telugu, Thai, and Ukrainian or Uranian. 当恁拄到布农族人时，恁会当讲咪好咪送，这是布农语的问候。布农语是台湾又叫做福尔摩沙布农族使用的语言。我是三明家之，勇敢的布农族人向恁致意，衷心的感激，感谢恁改采纯植物饮食，以帮助变转气候变迁。愿全人类拢会当真紧改采，会当拯救地球的纯素生活方式。居住伫台湾又叫做福尔摩沙，中央山脉海拔500到1500公尺的，是足有才华的部落族人。原住民部落同胞遵循因的传统，在岛上最高海拔的地区和谐相处。布农族人主要是甲因的大家庭生活伫个小村庄内，因非常尊重耆老，并由首长领导。足有灵性的布农族尊重岛上同悬的山玉山，将伊看作是圣山，甲因祖先的家园。布农族人时常对自然界的生命表示感谢，比如提供庇荫甲休困所在的树木。因也个举行仪式来感谢天神，伊传统所指的是各种天上的力量，包括风雨、太阳、月亮甲天星，感谢因的保护甲帮助。布农族人以福音歌唱同界出名，因将唱歌当作一种生活方式，并透过充满神圣意义的歌曲，传递因的口头传说。在祈祷小米丰收节等仪式当中，布农族人手靠着手，围做一个面向内底的圆箍仔，用因复杂出名的八部合音风格歌唱。甲恁分享令人难忘的布农族文化的录影，是一件乐事。心胸宽广的观众，愿上帝永远保佑恁，并启发恁重返天国家园。
Don't be vegan. The animal people are not related to you. If they scream in agony, you still can sleep with your conscience happily. Right, mates? Of course not. So what to do? Ah, you are right. Love them. Be vegan.
《星海无上师》顺说者是举世闻名的灵性导师、领导主义者甲艺术家。伊受邀请讲经，介绍观音法门，脚业遍布世界各地。刷落来，请观赏行伫爱的路上，《星海无上师》生平讲解。
We'll search high and low for a little love to bestow on all beings in all corners of existence. Supreme Master Ching Hai, vegan.
星海无上师，伊就亲像大众所知透透的，是一位身体力行、真爱之道的化身。伊是出名的慈善家、艺术家、甲灵性导师。伊的爱心甲善行义举，超越了文化甲种族的藩篱界限，教诲世界各地人。 善车的人、游民、医学研究机关团体、退伍军人、弱势群体、身心残障者、难民、甲天灾的灾民等等。咱见证了无边无际慈悲，这是一位非常有爱心的女士的标志。伊的世界会嘛依照伊的爱心典范。
Whatever we can share, begin with sharing. And then we will feel a subtle change in ourselves. More love will be pouring into our consciousness, and we will be aware of something. And that is a beginning. We are here to learn to grow, as well as to learn to use our power, our limitless power of love and creativity, in order to make a better world wherever we happen to be incarnated. Don't worry, I pray for you, okay, honey?
不只是人类生命的认知的加持，各种动物族人嘛拢挖苦承受伊无量无边的爱心。
You okay, boy? You okay? Yeah, come on, baby. Hey, look at you. Oh, quack. You happy? Quack. Hello, you grow so big now, you. Bon appetito. I love you. Good appetite. This is one of the reasons why we should be vegan. Love for all beings, extending love.
青海无上师孙小姐伫个游乐又各做越南的中部出世。伊年纪还阁足细时阵，就总是尽伊所能帮助病院内底的病患、甲散车的人以及受伤的动物族人。伊少年的时阵，伊去澳洲留学，了后在当地红十字会担任翻译人员。真紧，伊发现痛苦存在伫个世界每一个角落，为世界人求找解脱之道。成为伊生活的首要目标。伊甲一位德国医生结婚，婚姻生活幸福美满。尽管对因来讲，分开是足痛苦的决定，因先生也是同意了。随后，伊展开2年以上的求道旅程，求找灵性了悟。最后，在印度的喜马拉雅山深处。伊找到了一位开悟名师，传授伊观音法门。这是一种打坐的法门，原内在天堂的光甲阴。真正修行一阵仔了后，伊达到完全证悟的境界。伊离开喜马拉雅山无偌久了后，因为一寡人的恳求。青海无上师开始传授观音法门，鼓励世界的人用内在求找家己伟大的本质。经由修行观音法门，伊嘛获得更较大的满足、快乐甲平静。无偌久，来自美国等地邀请连续不断的上来。
I saw that I was everywhere and in every creature.
澳洲
To see God is very, very simple.
亚洲
All religions tell you be a good person here and find heaven while you can.
澳洲
We are the sons and daughters of God. We are ourselves the Supreme Master.
非洲
I will show you how to get direct teaching.
去南美洲
And keep the commandments and try to lead a more vegan life.
还有一寡重要的组织，拢邀请青海无上师光临演讲。
The peace and love that we most often talk about and seek, we have within ourselves. You must look inside and find your own treasure and find the real lasting happiness. The future is in our hands. So you make it beautiful or you make it worse, it's up to you.
青海无上师发展了足多款自然天生的才华，透过绘画、艺术创作、音乐、诗作、珠宝、甲服装设计，伊的作品同时兼具内在美丽甲外在美丽。这个艺术创作所得，互青海无上师会当独立从事各项人道救援的工作，拥护伊崇高的使命，帮助遐急需援助的上帝子女。虽然伊一向以来无求任何个人的荣耀，青海无上师伫足侪无同款的场合，受到来自各国政府代表甲私人团体的颁奖表扬，包括国际和平奖、世界精神领袖奖、提升人权奖、世界公民领导奖、服务大众杰出人士奖、2006年故事和平奖、洛杉矶音乐周表扬奖、2006年第27届泰利银像奖。此外，美国宣布每年的10月25甲2月22为青海日。
She also brings love around the world where there is hate. She brings hope where there is despair. And she brings understanding where there is misunderstanding. She is the light of a great person, an angel of mercy for all of us.
Agradecer a la Suprema Maestra su liderazgo, agradecerle su optimismo, agradecerle ese don de gente que tiene que la hace tan única y tan especial.
Fue una impresión muy grata de ver un corazón tan noble, tan dispuesto a servir. Ella está sirviendo a todos los seres humanos, está sirviendo al planeta para salvarlo, para rescatarlo. Tiene un corazón noble, pero también un gran liderazgo. Sé que van a suceder las cosas que tienen que suceder.
青海无上师是当代真诚奉献的伟大的人之一，伊帮助世界的人找回并创造家己美丽的未来。历史上伟大的人拢有家己的梦想，伊嘛是同款。青海无上师讲过。
I dream that all the world will become peaceful. I dream that everyone becomes the Buddha. I dream that all the killing will stop. I dream that all the children will walk in peace and harmony. I dream that all the nations will shake hands with each other, protect each other, and help each other. I dream that our beautiful planet will not be destroyed. It takes billions, trillions of years to produce this planet. And it's so beautiful, so wonderful. I dream that it will continue, but in peace, beauty, and love.
「今仔日，咱有幸播出青海无上师的现实，灵魂来到这个世界原因。4集之3就在师徒之间节目，2023年11月初6以英文开始。
Warning: sensitive images.
Russia, leave Ukraine or Ukraine now. Peace be with you too.
And Many of you, even you did not write me hard lines, but some wrote hard lines, almost like commanding me to change this word instantly using the power of God. I'm not endowed with the power to change this word instantly. No master can do that, but have to reason with the humans and awaken them again so that they listen to logic and follow God, remember God, worship God again, and do meditation to go close to God. The Kuan method is the one by which you can go direct to God and ask Him what you want. And it assures that you will go to heaven. Of course, if you practice the meditation instructed to you and also keep your precepts. I ask people to keep the 5 precepts. And that, of course, includes the vegan diet. Yeah? I'm telling you all that, even though it's ABC. But I remember when I was younger before, even though I really detested milk, when I grew up, I also didn't know why. Because even when I went to India to study with some teachers, I saw the cow people just walk around on the street or in the meadows. Nobody does anything to them. And the Indian people, they take the best diet, including this milk from the cow people. So I thought, okay, they just milk the cow, and the cow has a lot of milk anyway. One of her children could never take all that milk. So the humans share some of the milk. And I thought it was all right with me until I saw, even though I never liked milk, or I never liked it, even when I was young. I always felt like, oh, it's from the stomach of the animal people. I didn't know much about compassion or anything at that time. I thought it's from the stomach of the animal people. Oh, yuck, Yeah, like honey and all that, I never liked, really. It's just when you see other people have it, they give it to you. You just taste it here and there. And maybe you feel okay at that time. But I never was really addicted to animal people products. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And I vomited sometimes, even thinking about it. Of course, this is all now, yeah. Sorry, I don't have any writing. I just have to remember what I want to tell you so it doesn't go as orderly as I would like. Never mind. What else then? We talk about the path to God and the path to hell. We talk about that already. And now you understand why it's not like costless to follow a devil path. You have to give something. And that something is not very morally fit. And that something might make you feel very, very scared. But after a while, you get used to it and you will become like the devils themselves. So be careful. Don't follow that kind of path, even though it might feel satisfactory for a few moments. It's just like alcohol or drugs. It will give you a bad effect, bad retribution afterward. And these devils, they will not give you anything for free. Not like the way of God that's been brought down to humankind by all masters since time immemorial. The way of God is always good for you, good for your family, your loved ones, and good for anyone else in the world. But the way of devils is always of harming, hurting, feeling, because they're sadistic. They don't know anything. That's their natural way of life. They don't know anything about benevolence or forgiveness. All they do is just harming. And if you follow them, you have to harm somebody. They make you vow to harm the dearest ones to you, like your sons, your husband, or your daughters, or whomever they want, in exchange for the power, so that you can harm any others whom you feel like they are your enemies. You have to even harm your own loved ones That is not the way that we humans, the crown of the creation, want to live by. So now you understand why that woman, though I never done anything to harm her, because of her jealousy, she would listen to the demons to try to harm me. And because of having this power, she had to pay dearly, like she could kill her husband and already ruin the life of the two boys that are her sons. Not because she really needs them or likes them or loves them that much or anything. It's just the vow she made, she has to fulfill to reassure the demons that she really, really follows them and really is subdued by their power and really can be trusted to join them to do horrible stuff to humans or even dogs or cats or cows, people. You heard sometimes suddenly the good dog who has been very harmonious, peaceful all his life suddenly kills that person or that child for no reason at all, not provoked even. Suddenly he just jumps on them and bites them.
A North Texas woman is attacked while on a dog sitting job in Coppell.
The dogs, in the instant after she opened the door, were not like the lovely dogs Jacqueline said she had met once before. When the dogs rushed her, the door was left open, and that triggered a security alarm at the home of Justin and Ashley Bishop.
Have you had any problems with dogs?
Zero. I have 3 kids, one's 3 years old. No history of violence, none.
These are the same dogs who you had met a week earlier that you said were lovely. Yeah. Lovely one week and killers the next. How do you square the two?
Honestly, I'm speechless. They don't change their attitude from the time that I eat them to the time that I go there for the first time.
That is because the demons are behind that dog. Or one of the neighbors could be a witch and doesn't like that dog. And then she will do some witchcraft trick. And finally, at the end, the dog cannot withstand it. He's just a dog. He's just a dog. Even humans cannot withstand it. Not to talk about little animals, helpless. And even been fed animal people meat all his life. Not that he likes it. Oh dear, this world. So many things have been done already. But the humans want to go through too many trials and tribulations in order to become greater, like maybe to become higher divas or gods in the kingdom, or later can be an assistant of a master or become a master in trillions of years, who knows. Imagine, do you remember the many stories I told you about the Buddha's past lives or many things that I have not even told you yet? But the Buddha has become Buddha long eons ago already. But he came down to the human world in order to help this and that person, this and that country, and had to endure all kinds of things. He had to do all kinds of things in order to take the karmas of the humans. But there's one good thing about this. The Buddha was praised as being the world savior. Jesus Christ and many other great masters have also been praised as world saviors, but we don't see what they did. They came with blessing, lifting the world up to some degree. That's why our world became more civilized, more comfortable, with many more new inventions that help us to live more comfortably. But because of that, we forget to thank God and thank the Master, and we use them to do more harm because of greed, because of disrespect for the blessing of the saints that have been manifested through many more comfortable means for our lives. We think, oh, we are clever, we're good, so we can invent this, invent that, and then finally invent it, the atom bomb, and harm so many. The effect is still lasting many generations now. The poor Japanese generations after the bomb still suffer so much. The same with Agent Orange in Vietnam. Children born nowadays still suffer from so many horrible effects that disfigure them, that make their life hell.
Science is still learning from the survivors of the Hiroshima and Nagasaki bombings.
The scientists who designed the first atomic weapons did not spend much time researching the long-term health consequences of their devastating creation. Joint Japanese and U.S. study has been following the survivors of the atomic bombings of Hiroshima and Nagasaki for nearly 70 years. Researchers here have published hundreds of papers documenting the links between radiation and its ill health effects, primarily cancer. Among the findings over the years, thyroid cancer and leukemia are the first to strike. Solid cancers come 10 to 30 years later. A single exposure increases cancer risk for life.
A powerful herbicide that the United States military used during the Vietnam War, and one that's been tied to serious health problems for the people exposed to it. The answer is Agent Orange. Veterans returning from Vietnam started reporting these health problems in increasing numbers: cancer, birth defects, miscarriages, and skin diseases, among other issues. Over 2.5 million US soldiers were exposed to Agent Orange during the war. And let's not forget about the Vietnamese. Researchers in Vietnam claim that some 2 million cancers and other diseases, and 500,000 birth defects, were caused in that country by exposure to Agent Orange. And despite some bilateral cleanup efforts, the chemicals continue to pollute the soil there to this day. The fighting in Vietnam may be long over, but its legacy haunts both sides of the conflict, thanks in part to Agent Orange.
You see, so it's easy to say, oh, I want to become a master, I want to become a saint, so I come down and do everything so that I will be greater in heavens. It's easy to say that. But the Maya will not let you be. The Maya will invent even more and more horrible traps, horrible temptations, and alluring poisons to just keep you almost like forever in the physical domain and suffering. Some might not ever get out. Yeah, but the soul have a connection with God anyway, so sooner or later they will wake up. After they suffer too much life after life, Then they will wake up. Life after life, they'll endure all kinds of hardship, pain, sorrow, and disgrace or disappointment and hell. Then one day they will just had enough. They will pray for liberation, truly from their heart. They will give anything. They would forsake all lowly desire and just desire to go back home. And at that time, they will have the fortune to meet a master who will take them home. Why do we need a master to take us home? Because the master is the one who knows the way. They traveled this way to come down, to take you back home. They know what to do. It's the guide, you see, heavenward. Just like in this world, sometimes you want to go visit some area which you have never been to before. You hire a guide, or you go in a group, and there's a guide who will show you everything, maybe in a museum or in an area of the river or some cities, sightseeing. Yeah, you need that guide. To go alone, it takes so much trouble. Maybe you get lost. And you might be in danger also because you might be in some notoriously bad areas and be attacked, The tourists would be attacked by robbers or whatever, okay? Or be in some dangerous area that you don't know what it is. Just say recently even, like the Russian soldiers, they didn't know the very dangerous area in Chernobyl or something which used to be a nuclear area before, and they dug trenches to keep themselves safe there. And then they all became very ill because that place is laden with nuclear radiation. And it's still there, it's too strong. So all of them got sick and had to move out. The personnel who still worked in that area, in that factory before, they knew that place was not good. But the Russian soldiers, they did not listen. So they all fell ill. I wonder if they're still alive or dead or maybe seriously wounded, inside out and could not function anymore. Living like a vegetable, Yes. So this world is full of dangers. And the way to heaven, you have to go through some kind of devilish area. And if you don't know the way, you will be caught by them or entrapped by them or enslaved by them. And you won't be able to get out. That's why you need a master to teach you how to protect yourself. That's the thing. My initiates have been taught how to protect themselves as well. Not just every day they have to always call a master to protect them. The master will come only when you really cannot protect yourself in some situation. The master would come anyway without you even asking, because the master has numerous manifestation bodies that would be with you 24/7. And you yourself, as a disciple, have to keep doing your work also, your homework, like you have to meditate, how long a day, and you have to keep the purity of your soul, your mind, and your body by adhering to the vegan diet, not harming any beings. Not just a diet, but then you have to help. If animal people come into your house, you don't beat them, you gently, lead them out of your house. Even insects, you trap them in a box or something and then you free them outside. The vegan way of life. Also, you talk nicely to people, you bless people, and you help whoever needs help if you can, if you know about it. You see, it's not just eating the vegetables. And nowadays we have a lot of products that made, they look even like the animal people and the fish people, meat that you've been craving for, and it tastes very satisfactory to you. And you need nothing. You don't want any animal people meat, and you don't take alcohol and all that. All this belongs to a vegan diet of a spiritual practitioner. And you don't steal things from people. For example, we talked about this before already, so I don't want to keep telling you again. And now you, the so-called initiate, the one who have faith in my power, now you understand. Humans have God inside and the free will given to them. They have to choose.
All past and present masters of Santmet, the most advanced saints of inner light and sound, advocate following the vegetarian diet. James Bean, vegan.
There are 211 countries and regions which have animal people protection laws. Poland is one of them. Poland, Animal Protection Act of 1997, amended 2018. The Animal Protection Act preamble states, the animal as a living being capable of suffering is not a thing. Man should respect, protect, and care about it. Among other protections, killing or abusing an animal person means a 3 to 5 year jail term with a fine of up to €25,000. Those abusing an animal companion may be banned from caring for animal people. Obey the law of your country. No more animal people slaughterhouses. No more hurting. No more murdering them to eat, to lab test, or for any reason at all. Be vegan, make peace. So be it.
Please just pray for them, pray for the world, so that they wake up. Ask for forgiveness and ask for liberation, them very selves. We can't do much but cry. Just like all heavens cry, witnessing myself suffer, but they can't help much. Because I want to show the humans' pain, to lessen their karmic debt. It's my wish to elevate earth beings through this way. They are not allowed to go against my will. Those sympathetic heavens.
Make peace now. Do repent when you still can. Hellfire never exempts any man. When your breath leaves your lung, even all heavens tied hands.
友善的观众，阮感谢恁陪伴观赏今仔日的师徒之间节目。灵魂来到这个世界原因，4集之3，接落来是皮斯蒂斯索菲亚碟选第47到49章，2集之2，焦点新闻后即刻播出，请锁定无上师电视台，观赏更较多建设性的节目。愿光彩鲜明的上帝之光照亮恁的每一天。Amicable viewers, we thank you for your company for today's episode entitled The Reason Why Souls Come Down to This World, Part 3 of 4, on Between Master and Disciples. Coming up next is Selections from Pistis Sophia, chapters 47 to 49, part 2 of 2, right after noteworthy news. Please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for more constructive programming. May the brilliant divine light brighten all of your days.
Be vegan, make peace, do good deeds. Heaven Godspeed.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/BMD.